are you seeing that's just not happening for you guys early?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, it's so quick, so it's not like you can say that we're getting hemmed in or anything like that. It's not like I don't know. It's hard to say that we're not ready, because it's like you said, it's so quick. I mean, obviously the last game was a shot, kind of bad angle shot that kind of butterflied in. Today was maybe a little bit more of a breakdown with a quick play by them, but they're certainly not the start you want. Obviously, being down 1-0 to two really good teams like that after not even 10 seconds almost. And but like I said, it's hard to explain why it happens.
I know you guys have been so focused on staying positive and working through it, but the standings are what they are, just slipping away. Like, how do you handle that part of it? How do you respond from a game like this?
No, I mean, I think, like you said, we don't have much of a choice. It's a very urgent situation we're in, obviously, and it's. Yeah, I thought we played really good last night. We didn't get rewarded, and whatever 2 nights ago against the Avs. But then we show up, and like we did in the first, it was they could have probably scored a couple more even. It was 4-2, and we got 2 goals, but then we gave up 2 more, and leaving Juice and then Big Juice out to drive for most of the night, and that's not going to work for us, And then compared to the other night, where we barely gave up any scoring chances, and that's a little bit of the problem. There's a lack of consistency from all of us, and if we want the results to turn, that has to turn first. So.
I know if you could change it, you would, obviously, but if you could figure it out. But is it surprising that as many veteran guys that are in this room that it is so inconsistent from a night-to-night basis?
Yeah, I mean, it's also a hard question to answer, obviously, but I do think that we take a lot of pride. I mean, I myself take a lot of pride in it, and it's something that you try to find that, you try to bring your best, and just speaking for myself, that's really all I focus about. Try to do everything off the ice the right way, try to show up prepared, and then once I'm here, work my butt off and help the team. And we got some great characters in this room, and they're all doing the same thing. But at the same time, first period like that is not acceptable when you play the defending two-time champion. So,
what you're looking for tonight? What do you make of this one overall here?
Yeah, it's just a horrible game. Right from the first period. We just played poorly, and it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. We have a good effort against Colorado, and we come back with that, and I wish I knew why, but it's just, I mean, it's not acceptable. Like, you can't play like that and think we can win.
Roman, specifically at the start of these games, 15 seconds the other night, 11 seconds tonight. What are you seeing early that's kind of leading those quick starts for the other team?
I mean, I don't know. I think both times they kind of got it in their zone and got a chance off that, and it's. But even if that happens, like we against Colorado, I thought we came back and played well, and tonight we came back. It's 2-2, and then I don't know what we're doing sometimes. We they score 2 quick ones, and all of a sudden it's 4-2, and it's just we just got to be a lot better than that. And you're not going to win many games, especially not against a team like Florida.
Are you surprised that's happening with how many veteran guys you've got in this room?
Yeah, and it's just happening too much. It's happening. Like, we have a good game, then we have the back game following up, and like it's happening way too much. And we talk about it. I'm definitely surprised, but we talk about what we need to do, and we go out and don't do it.
Roman, what is the room like when the guys are talking? Is it out of frustration? Is it out of, what kind of emotions are you sensing in the room while you guys are talking?
I mean, everybody's frustrated. It's a lot of things. It's just like I said, that first period we just we were flat. We didn't play well, and it's kind of just like come back, and guys are mad, guys are pissed, and then second was okay, and then in third, I don't know, we just gave him goals, and it's just like I said, we can't play like that. It's not acceptable. Like, we can't play with that kind of effort. Like I said, you're not going to win much.
How much responsibility does the leadership of the team have on a result like that?
A lot. It always starts with your leaders, and we got to take charge. We got to be the one taking charge, and we're not in a game like that. You come out of a game like that, you didn't do your job. Like you gotta drag guys into the fight, and you gotta be one leading the fight, and we didn't do that.
Obviously, it's a tough result tonight. Where do you think this one got away from you?
11 seconds.
Alex?
How much does a loss like this fall on the leadership of the team? Just the way it just kind of spiraled.
I think it falls on all of us. We, you're relying on a good start. We talked about it, and we're just having a hard time grabbing it. A little bit of the consistency that we struggle with, for some reason. I wish I had an answer. I think we've talked at length about it. We're just not grabbing or not doing it on a nightly basis. And, even from the little things you claw yourself back in to tie it, and then, mental mistakes or lack of will in a couple different areas. And even going in the third period, got a big goal. Didn't give up, about the only positive, but we just did too many things that were not good hockey plays and reads. And again, back to the consistency to commit for the full 60. We had trouble for 11, 15 the other night.
Specifically, started games, 15 seconds last game, 11 tonight. Is it a lack of readiness to play? What specifically are you seeing there?
Yeah, I wish I had an answer. It was breakdowns. It was almost like we, 2D in the corner and behind the net, and they make a play and put Juice in a bad spot there.
Russell?
You guys have talked about how certain aspects of this year's team are improved over last year's team, but to be continually stuck with the similar results, just how disappointing has that been?
Yeah, I think it's been, we haven't had too many of these type of games this year. Probably the second one we've had. And even in saying that, you got yourself to tie a game. And some inexcusable decision-making on a couple guys. And you can't come back again from two goals. But, it's disappointing. And, there's been, for the most part, and I'd take 20 to 22 where, we kind of stuck with it, and we didn't always get the results, but you felt that we at least were building. Tonight kind of just got slippery on us.
What are you hearing from guys in the locker room as they're frustrated, as they're talking? What are some of the things that you're noticing about them making the second efforts to try and make this work?
Well, I think they're saying all the right things. We're just not doing the right things all the time. And that's back to the consistency. I think it's not a matter of not wanting to do it. We're just having trouble with our mindset to start on time, for example. If we'll fix that, and then it'll be something else. So we got to build that consistency throughout our whole game.